Hmm. I don't see my face. What's going on there? It says I'm live. I don't see my face. That's not good. What's going on? Oh, there it is. I think it's there. Is it there? There it is. All right. Ha ha. Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy freaking, is it Tuesday? Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Holy moly. What an exciting time to be an early adopter in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. Listen, my friends, you and I, we're playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. They don't even know. And we are winning, my friends. We are winning. We're winning. Don't listen to the naysayers. I did a video the other day. I said, I'll call out this XRP holder. I wasn't sure where this person was, but yeah, he said it himself in the video. He's not part of the XRP army. So there you go. I'm not going to mention his name. It's not the other content creator that I did mention his name several times. This is another person. Look, it's an interesting time. RippleX devs, they should have followed this playbook. In fact, not just from the process of the AMM, but from the beginning when Schwartz and Thomas was around. Yeah. And let me know if you know, I've said this several times on this channel, several times on the channel. Let me know if you know who I'm talking about. Let me know. I might give you, I'm going to give you a blue wrencher let's be a moderator for the channel if you can figure it out. Who have I mentioned and said they should have followed their playbook? Felix Ardell, what's going on, my guy? CZAM's in the building. MAAA, Moon Ale. What's going on, Moon Ale? How are you? I don't think I've seen you in this channel before. I appreciate you checking in. What's up, CZAM? Life is good. Yeah, RippleX should have followed this. Yeah, should have followed. Should have followed this project's playbook from the beginning. Pookie is in the building. How are you, bro? Felix Odess, XLM equals controlled by old money? Yeah, I don't know. You got it, Pookie. You got it, my friend. Life is great. You got it. Blue Wrencher. Pookie's been listening, paying attention. Blue Wrencher, how do I do the Blue Wrencher? How do I do the Blue Wrencher thing? Oh, there it is. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Blue Wrencher, Pookie, got it. That's right. RippleX devs, they should have followed the playbook from Hugo and Flare Networks. We've said it on the channel many a times, have we not, Pookie? Many a times we said it. And I don't know if it was pride. I don't know if it's, I don't know. They should have followed the playbook. Hugo and the team at Flare's playbook has been pretty smooth. And it's proven to be right. First of all, they did what we teach a lot in our business. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Flare and the Hugo and the Flare thing, the end goal is having a DAO, having governance, and turning it over to the community. That was the end goal. They said it from day one. From day one, they said it. True. And by the way, they have this thing called Songbird, which is a Canary network. It seems to be working for them just fine. Seems to be working for them just fine. And I know there's a lineup of projects that won't even need to get on Songbird. But the fact of the matter is, they can go directly on Flare. The fact of the matter is, if they want to, they can. Take advantage of it. Pookie says, I participate on Songbird. Oh, do you? What do you do on Songbird? What do you do on Songbird, Pookie? Ooh, CZAM says, glad FLR is my biggest bag. Oh, I hear that, my friend. I'm awaiting my big bag from Celsius. We'll see. Congrats, man. Congrats. Congrats. But I did use my dirty nasty fiat and got a substantial amount. But I'm the mass amount is, you know, still with Celsius. Yeah. Hugo and Flare Networks. RippleX should have followed that playbook. I posted about it on X. It's just proving out. I mean, once Hugo and the team got through the madness from XRP entertaining content creators about taxes, I mean, it's been pretty smooth. It's been pretty smooth. Look, they still got some stuff to launch, but that playbook that they have, I don't know, some people call it a white paper and a roadmap, all this other kind of stuff. It seems to be working really, really good. It looks like our guy Jungle Inc. and Win has some discussion about the Canary network. Jungle did a video saying, you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong about the Canary network. Kind of like, Jungle will do the video. Jungle will do the video, right? Because Jungle's a stand-up guy. He doesn't have that narcissism thing going on with him. Others won't. And there's a couple now in the community. You do some staking on Songbird. Okay, nice. XLM might, Felix Odessa says XLM might be the 10K pound gorilla that nobody's paying attention to. It's very true. Very true, bro. You could be right. That's another sad thing with me and Celsius. All our XLM. They've been making deals with big institutions silently while everyone's focused on XRP in this lawsuit. I hear you, man. You could be very right. You could be very right. And here, look, I said this about the XRPL. There's a shot that there's a chance that if they don't get this right, you got the asset XRP under the company Ripple, its CEO, its chairman, the digital asset XRP under this massive cloud on title. We hope that it won't be affected by this bull run, but it could very well, it will still be affected. We just don't, it'll be affected. We just don't know to what extent this lawsuit will have during the bull run that we should get begin the latter part of this year. Begin. Songbird and Flare, I do farming pools. Oh, nice. You do farming pools on Songbird. Nice, very nice. Once the P. Prescott's in the building, what's good? What up, Siege? Who's worse, Diddy or the SEC? If that stuff they say about Diddy is true, Diddy, as much as I hate to admit it, much as I hate this three-letter United States government entity that has sacrificed this country for personal profit. If this stuff I hear about Diddy is true, I mean, I don't even know what. Take that. Nice. Pookie. So listen, Pookie. Yeah. You doing some staking? Nice. I'm just rapping and delegating right now. So let me go over this little comment, little back and forth with We'd Say When and Jungle Inc. Because we're talking about RippleX should have followed Hugo and Flare Network's playbook. Begin with the end in mind, right? Ultimate goal, one of the ultimate goals. Turn this thing over, the DAO governance, turn it over to the community. DAO slant governance over to the community. No centralized entity. I've not heard a peep about that from RippleX. Not a peep about that. Like, and everyone keeps wondering why another issue keeps coming up and another issue keeps coming up and another DUNL validator leaving. Biggest problem is the XRP entertaining content creators constantly promoting the centralized entity that is not that the XRP holder is not their number one concern. That's the biggest challenge. All right, so Jungle has some issues like first, on March 24th, he said most blockchains do just fine without Canary networks, while Polkadot and Flare have shown this is a great model for fundraising. It's not led to highly successful applications yet. An XRPL Canary network sounds like a disaster in the making. That was on March 24th. He has since changed, said he was wrong in the video. How about that? Like he didn't lose followers and subs because he admits he is wrong. I didn't lose followers and subs when I did the video saying I was wrong. But it's just the narcissist XRP entertaining content creator, one person, can't seem to do that. But he will ask for other people to apologize in public. Unbelievable. All right, so where is this back and forth here now? Oh, here it is here. All right, so 6 hours ago, 4 hours ago. Okay, so Jungle said this. I really dig Songbird and Kasama, but I don't see this as a viable way to solve the issues we just saw with the XRP AMM. Ripple had no interest in further testing and collaboration. They wanted to vote and release. 1,000 Canary networks wouldn't help, right? Again, he's done a video saying that he was wrong about that. And he came to the conclusion, because a little back and forth with Vitsay Win of XRPL Labs. Unlike some other dude who constantly wants to disrespect Vitsay Win and XRP Labs, I'm not going to mention his name. Not going to mention his name. Here's what I think. Here is what I did a video about it. Here's what I think would have happened. I don't know which one's is the latest, the newest, but I'll go with this one. Number one, AMM would have been live on Canary Network, on the Canary Network many months ago. Some devs and users, that's one point. Number 2 point, some devs and users would have deployed limited amount of capital many months ago, providing real fiat IOUs are available, and with the wallet showing appropriate warnings about Canary risk. Devs and the same people who did this now would have tried to arbitrage and trick the AMM months ago. That's true, by the way. The devs know how to do some stuff with codes. It will blow your mind. There's a lot of devs making a lot of money on a lot of networks because they know the back end, the front end, the side end. Yeah. Making big time money because they know the stuff. Smart guys are winning. Smart guys. Remember the smart guys people used to pick on? Not me. Those smart guys are winning now. Devs and the same people who do this now would have tried to arbitrage and trick the AMM months ago. We would have found and fixed the bugs months ago because the people who deployed limited funds would have noticed and shouted out months ago. The bugs would have been fixed months ago. Jungle Lake says, you would know better than me. I'll flip my opinion. Then he went on to do a video about it. Shout out to Jungle Lake. The non-narcissistic XRP content creator. That's my guy, Jungle. All right, so this person here says, don't take this the wrong way, but why didn't you set up a Canary? Why didn't you set up a Canary network? Did the idea of a Canary network come to mind after the AMM bug? Because in the past, you weren't a big Canary Network fan. See your ex post about Hugo and Songbird. Vita Wynn said, I did not see the value. I do now. I matured. I learned. I am confronted with a new reality where the XRPL is getting more complex with DeFi and products with higher risk for users and more incentives needed for testing. I am no longer convinced a test net results in sufficient real-life scenario mimicking and testing. There are experiences and results now on Songbird Canary Network to learn from reflect on. Interesting. Net entrepreneur. Okay. All right. So this person says, how many severe bugs has Songbird Canary caught? How many have not been? What is the financial exposure cost to those involved? What's the usage level between Flare and XRPL? It could be that Flare might just still be full of bugs. Yes, there's still going to be unknown bugs, as we say, when in production. There most likely are in every single software and hardware product. This is what I said. You know, one of my guys to the channel mentioned about the XRPL not going down. And I just said, I would argue that it hasn't been tested yet. That's what I said. Hasn't been tested yet. And I used a comparison with Solana, right? That's a network that has been tested. And what do I mean by that? It's gone live. They believe in the kind of, what is it, make things fast and break it thing. They've gone live, gone down. They've gone live, gone down. They've gone live, they've gone down. Right? Like my mentor used to say to me all the time, good timber comes from trees that have been stressed. I don't think that's the case with the XRPL. Right? So, yeah, there are most likely are in every single software and hardware product, but less bugs is better. Don't you agree? Check this. One example that I am intimately familiar with, says Darren. I think this, seen this guy. That's one of the guys from Gnosis, formerly Flare Finance. One example that I am intimately familiar with is the FLR loans protocol on Songbird. The FLR loans protocol on Songbird. If you know anything about our history, you will likely have heard of this, but have probably heard some terrible interpretations of the facts and what really happened based on the usual CT nonsense, crypto Twitter. FLR loans was a fork of liquidity that allowed the minting of a soft peg stablecoin backed by Songbird, just like it is used to huge success on Ethereum. The launch was a huge success, tens of millions in TVL. Everything going great until it wasn't. See, the thing that makes Canary networks different than test nets is that bad actors and adversaries are incentivized to exploit edge cases and markets in order to extract profit. The kind of user behavior that you see on a Canary network is vastly different than a testnet, where users will go play with buttons and let you know if something doesn't work right. On a Canary net, there is money at stake, both to gain and to lose. So although the FLR loans protocol was technically bug-free, what no one saw coming was how fast it would collapse if the underlying asset collapsed. After the XPI snapshot, Songbird began a rapid sell-off. Loans were being liquidated faster than they could be arbitraged or closed. Users who had leveraged up to multiple times not a great idea, in order to get more delegation rewards and XFi airdrops were suddenly fully wiped out. Right? Don't chase the game, baby. Let the game come to you. Then when things finally began to stabilize, the market manipulation started. A group of users discovered that the Songbird liquidity depth was shallow enough that they could control the price and create small swings that would allow them to arbitrage the loans protocol to milk profit from it. In an attempt to stabilize the protocol, the team decided to try adding a second collateral option to the system. I don't need to read more and more, but the bottom line to this is, so yes, Canary networks can expose issues that would not be encountered on the testnet simply by the fact that there is a built-in incentive to be adversarial, not just test buttons. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's a little alarming to me, and I have my personal opinion about this, of why, but it's a little alarming to me that the second blockchain in the history of the digital asset space and its developer team, and you can count the validators in there if you want, I don't know, didn't recognize or acknowledge the prowess of the Canary network. That's a little alarming to me. But here's what I think about that. I think it was more of a pressing issue because things had stalled and slowed down, if you will, in the direction that Ripple wanted the XRPL to go in. And so they pressed, if you will, like they pressed to get this thing. We've tested it enough, right? Pressed. Now, a lot of us didn't know why. I never thought about why they were pressing. But it looks like there's a reason why they were pressing. And it looks like because they're trying to get this ODL thing to be what it needs to be. And they realized that they needed to come on Ledger, obviously, so they needed to get this AMM. They needed to get it going. Right? And they just looked over the Canary network idea. Again, I believe that Ripple and RippleX and the RippleX devs should have followed the playbook from Flare Networks. I don't know. Maybe it was pride. I don't know. They should have followed that playbook. And again, it doesn't mean that it's not about catching everything. It's not really about catching everything. It's about, just like this dude said, there's a difference between hopping on a test net to test the button and dealing with some real money where bad guys can take advantage of stuff and hurt the good guys, right? There's this the big time difference. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the stuff that the bad guys can find to exploit. That's what you're looking for. It's significantly less money than what possibly would be on mainnet, but it's still enough money for the bad guys to do something. If it wasn't enough money, the bad guys wouldn't be over here doing anything. Right? The dude just gave an example. He said it was tens of millions of TVL. That sounds like enough money for bad guys. I call them bad guys. For me, they're just guys smarter than me. They say, oh, tens of millions? Okay, that's worth my time. That's worth my time. And I promise you, here's what they think. We're helping you out. We're helping you out to expose this exploit. There have been bad guys who have gone in and took some stuff and given back 50, 60, 80% of it. Like, here you go. I'm going to take this like a bug bounty. Here's the exploits. That's happened. That has happened, my friend. Winston P. Prescott said, I've been said that. And the amazing part is folks don't see that we are not their major concern, not even top 5. Ooh, not even top 5. Wow. Talking about Ripple, XRP holders. Yeah. Did you catch my live stream yesterday, Winston? I went in on you, boy. I went in on you, boy. Brad Kimes, I went in on him. Felix Odessa says, some say you can expect 30% increase per year with the AMM, but the price of XRP did increase more than that, 30% relative USD. Sure. Yeah. So yeah, they should have followed Flair's thing again. Flair from the beginning, day one. The idea was to set up the DAO and its governance, and eventually turn that over to the community. Got the little distribution, little airdrop thing. They had to, a little back and forth. They figured out some stuff. They corrected it. Right? They even use some of their gray matter to deal with the stupid taxes nonsense created by XRP entertaining content creators, and moved on and pressed on and pressed on. Can't argue. Can't argue with it. You can't. You can't argue with it. So it's it's a little concerning that a new DUNL validator is out the door. These are questions you got to ask. What's really going on? It's obvious to me that it's between the XRPL the XRPL Foundation, and RippleX. They got to change some stuff. People aren't happy. Feels like there's some nepotism going on. They got to change some stuff. But again, I hearken back to the early days, in my opinion, when Schwartz, and Thomas, three dudes, decided to take the employ in the W-2 route. Now, I get it. You're going to get paid. You're going to get some XRP. You're going to get some shares. I think David said he had a choice between shares and XRP, and I think he went the shares route, believe, right? So I get it, young. I mean, those boys are young today. The Schwartz and the other Schwartz and the other Schwartz and Thomas, those boys are still young. So imagine back 2012. I mean, they didn't know. I guess they didn't know. I mean, it was only Bitcoin. I mean, in spinoffs of Bitcoin, I'm not sure how prevalent DAOs and governance were. I don't know. But that to me, my humble opinion, that was where all the troubles began. You go and take the employee of a centralized entity, and you let that centralized entity decide the direction of the XRPL. No governance, no DAO. I mean, heck, the XRPLF and RippleX just got started like a couple years ago. I mean, think about that. These are the issues. What do you expect a centralized entity to do? Put an XRP holder up as their main priority? A centralized entity that is looking to IPO, they're going to put you, an XRP holder, as their number one priority? That's naive. You got XRP entertaining content creators having you to believe that you are Ripple's number one concern. That's a lie. Under the guise that they're XRP holders too. What do you mean? Did you take your dirty, nasty fiat and get XRP, or was it gifted to you? It's not the same. It's not the same. It's a different thing. We're not their number one customer family. We're not their number one customer. That's all. If you understand that, cool. That's part of knowing what you hold. You hold this asset, this digital asset XRP. And I humbly submit to you that if you want the value to rise, all you got to do is look at different ecosystems and see how they created network adoption of their blockchain. Because creating network adoption of the blockchain will create demand for the native asset of the blockchain. It's really simple. We know right now that ODL does not create demand for XRP. It's XRP. Where's the demand? There's no demand going on, babe. But you got XRP entertaining content creators saying we don't need more projects on the XRPL. We don't need more devs. RippleX devs got it covered. Really? What's the stuff that they built that's creating network adoption for the chain, thus creating storage demand and demand for the asset of the blockchain? Where is it? Jung Link's in the building. This video was about you, bro. Jung Link says, I want to get paid. Don't we all? I hope you got a diversified portfolio. And by the way, I've done, I don't know, 5-10 videos on the RWA narrative. I hope you guys got some of the stuff that I recommended. Centrifuge, Undo Finance, Polytrade. I hope you snatched some of them up. IX Swap. We talked about them. We did videos on them. They are killing the game right now. And by the way, you know, this market is made up of two things: speculation and narratives. This market is not made up of use case stuff. It's speculation and narratives. You can hate on meme coins all you want, fam. You can hate on them all you want. Pookie says, you will never hear Kimes or DAI discuss these topics. No. Look, they've turned the corner. They've become sponsor centric. I mean, you know, you got to feed your family however you can feed your family. They become sponsor centric. But the truth is the truth. I'm just going to share what I see is the truth. Jungle Link, you want to get paid? You talking about with some bull run stuff? Home-based income 101, what's going on? Balloons, yeah. Yeah, it seems like whenever I do this, and now it's not doing it. Congratulations. I don't know why I get balloons. I say yay, I say congratulations, I say something, and the balloons come. Now no balloons. I don't know. I don't know why I get the balloons. Jungle Link, what do you mean by you want to get paid, man? You want this bull run to happen? Okay. Homebase income 101 says, I finally got a friend to buy a couple hundred of XRP using Gemini. We live in New York. Oh, ouch, yowzers. I'm so happy for her. I told her to hold for a few years and forget about it. That's right. New York, baby. New York. Oh, Winston says, I need to get paid this bull run or I'm done. Yeah. You were talking about David getting paid. Sounds nice. Oh, yeah. That's right. I mean, hey, I mean, I wasn't there, but that's what it feels like, right? You got Evan Schwartz and Stefan Thomas, young kids. They're smart, but young kids. And we're talking about, again, regular salary, you're going to get some XRP, and you're going to get some shares. And you're going to get some shares of Ripple. I mean, what did you know? It's not easy to go out and create a DAO. It's not easy to go out and create a DAO. You ain't got no income coming in. Got no DAO, creating a DAO governance and got no stuff kind of going on. Now, hey, Ripple could have helped with that DAO. Ripple could have helped with the structure and creating that DAO slant governance. They didn't do it. So, you know, that's what it is. RippleX dev should have followed the playbook of Hugo and Flare Networks, in my humble opinion. But Flare Networks has the benefit and had the benefit of seeing all the things that didn't kind of work, right? They had the benefit of seeing all the stuff that didn't kind of work, and they came up with their own stuff. And kudos to them. But how blessed are we that they decided that the number one, at least the first community, I should say, the first community that they would market to would be XRP holders. How blessed are we? Even after all the taxes situation. You know, they should have followed Flare, because Flare networks began with the end in mind. Yeah, we're doing this thing, but the ultimate goal is we'll be turning over this down governance to the community. They're dishing out, I don't know how many billions of FLR tokens will be dished out after 36 months. I don't know what the number. 18 billion maybe. I don't even remember the number. But again, they had the benefit of the doubt. They weren't first through the door. Ripple's like, I mean, isn't it like first through the door? I mean, they're like first through the door. Winston P. Prescott says, I need to get paid this bull run or I'm done. Yeah. This is a very trying time for a lot of us in this space. Didn't know what the heck was going on in 2017. I sold my XRP. Then anyway, dude, I had it anyway. Didn't know what's going on in 2017, 2018. We got the SEC stealing from us. What other bull run that was? 2021, 21, 22, whatever. Right? Got all the disasters that was Celsius and BlockFi and 3 Hours Capital, right? A lot of people need this bull run to happen. I'm concerned about the digital asset XRP. I'm concerned. I don't know if the size of the pie has become bigger, where people can come in and they won't even know about what's going on with the SEC. I don't know. It feels like it's not big enough yet of new people who don't know. So it feels like that's why I believe that this cloud on title and this harm that has been done is significant. And people are just overlooking it like it's just something. Raul Paul just recently said, he said, you know, we got about 6 years to make as much money as we humanly possibly can before things can change significantly. Yeah. You know, bull runs won't be like them bull runs anymore, possibly in 6 years. And if we go through another 3.5, 4 year bear market, what the world? I mean, 6 years will be here before you know it. Gensler is Debo from Friday. That's funny. What's going on, Kyle T. Mort, your mastermind Patreon guy? Appreciate you being here tonight. So, yeah, the RWA plays. Winston, I hope you got some. I would never begin to tell you what to do with your money, but I hope you got some RWA plays. Because every RWA play that I have is smoking. I mean, it's smoking. Undo Finance, smoking. Polytrade, trade, smoking. Defactor, smoking. IX Swap, smoking. I think something happened to my silo and my centrifuge. I don't know if those are RWA plays. Centrifuges. Yeah. What you say, Siege? Just give me 24 months of a bull run and I'll show you how to make your money work. Invest in yourself in the future. Just give me 24 months of a bull run. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be super, super nice. But yeah, the market ain't, look, the use case stuff ain't going to be this bull run. And it probably is not going to be the next bull run. You know, this whole use case, real world use case stuff. Look, we're still in the speculation and narrative stuff. So AI plays, I hope you got some AI plays, and I hope you guys got some RWA plays, because they are killing the game. Let me go over a couple of these before I hop off. They are killing the game. Home Base Income 101 says, I say 2026 will be booming and life-changing. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, miss. I hope you're right. Here's one of the RWA plays that I share with you guys. Can't participate because the United States entities are protecting you. But however, can't participate on the platform. But you can, however, own the token. Okay, there it is. Real world asset tokenization launchpad, launchpad, and a DEX. Launchpads is another narrative. Launchpads is another narrative. On-chain tokenized portfolios letting you. It's kind of like copy trading where you can kind of copy their portfolio. But I think you buy the copied version of their trading portfolio or something like that. Secondary trading, the launchpad. There's the token for US investors to participate. Got some real estate stuff there as well. The token is Ethereum and Polygon. Ethereum and Polygon. Let me refresh, make sure that's correct. Now, we've been holding this for a minute, as we like to say. it was up 2,400% earlier this morning. It's down now to 1,850%, 1,856%. In 24 hours, 30 days, it's up 111%. 14 days, up 81%. Let's look at trade. There's Polytrade right there. Polytrade is Ethereum and Polygon as well. Oh, Arbitrum and Binance are on there. Okay, good. You can see up on the year is 2,877%. That's kind of around how long we've been holding Polytrade. This one, the circulating supply is not as extensive as IXSwap. IXSwap, all their tokens are out. So only a third of the tokens here, almost a third. But yeah, Arbitrum, Polygon, BNB, that's good. Up 2,800% on the year. Same kind of chart. Same kind of chart. Same kind of chart. Let's see what undo finance. Homebase 101 or Winston, do you guys remember me doing some videos about the RWA narrative? Now this chart is a little different. I think this is probably a little bit more promising. 10 billion max supply, circulating only 1 billion. Undo finance. The numbers were a lot better than that, but why does that say? But yeah, it's been doing really well. This was in 4 figures. I don't know why it's not showing the year thing. But yeah, it's looking really, really, really good. This is good. This is the BlackRock play. This is the BlackRock play that I share with you guys. And the main reason why I can go to this stuff is because, we know how to navigate around U.S. investors not being able to even look at it. Institutional grade finance now on chain. Ondu is building the next generation of financial infrastructure to improve market efficiency, transparency, and accessibility. U.S. dollar yield, U.S. Treasury, U.S. money markets, backed by the best. Founders Fund, Coinbase, Pantera. High-quality asset managers like BlackRock and PIMCO. Says our funds invest exclusively into multi-billion-dollar, highly liquid, exchange-traded funds managed by the world's preeminent bond markets, regulated service providers, on and on and on. Experienced leadership. Goldman Sachs, Bridgewater, Millennium, and Maker. Speaking of Maker, Maker's getting ready to go over some new tokenomics, just like Polygon, new token POL. Maker's going to go through, I think, going to have 2 different tokens. Those are usually pretty good calls. Flux Protocol, join Ondu. But again, for us US guys and gals, token participation is the only thing we got. Huh? So I got some, okay, I can't say. Just signed up waiting for my mail. Oh, Winston says, yeah, there's real world use cases when they get retail out. Better make all you can while in the speculation market. Yep. The only way you can be able to participate right now, is by way of the tokens. Can't hop on Ondu. You can't hop on Polytrade, can't use that. IX swap, can't hop on that. I don't think either. It's only the tokens, baby. GG FaxVest says Flare is an RWA and AI. I know they're going down that AI route. I don't know about RWA though. 2020, I think we will all be smiling ear to ear. Yeah, we just got to be able to make it through, right? Just got to be able to make it through. So there it is, fam. I wanted to share that with you again. My AI plays are GTAI protocol and what is it? Gamer hash. So I got the gaming and the AI. Right now, GPU.net and IO.net. No tokens as of yet, but those will be some other kind of AI plays because it's talking about computing. It's all going to be about the computing power. And those guys are trying to do it in a kind of decentralized, collective way. GPU.net, IO, India Oscar.net, and Gamer Hash kind of doing all of it. I love it. I absolutely love it. VeChain. Yeah, we took our VeChain win and just left the building. Oh, she says no. Home-based income says no. I just looked it up. Yeah, those kind of my stuff. There. I mean, right now, those are the only things making the portfolio look promising for me. There you go. Homebase got some good plans. She says, I'm grateful I bought as much as I could in the past 5 years. I'm holding until huge profits. Then I'll hold half until I'm older. Safe, good plan. I love it. Reinvest in dividend stocks to keep money. I hear you. I hear you. The dividend stocks, right? They just kind of keep paying. I hear you. Very nice. So there it is, family. RippleX Dev. They should have flared. In my humble opinion, follow Hugo and their playbook. But they didn't have the benefit of, they had to figure stuff out. So there it is. I'm excited that the FLR is around. I'm excited that Songbird is around because it may be the thing. FLR may and Songbird may be the thing that we hoped XRP would be in terms of creating life-changing money. Could very well be. That's why I'm going to fight to the bitter end to make sure I get my FLR tokens that I didn't buy with my dirty, nasty fiat that was gifted to me by way of airdrop through Celsius Network. Fight to the bitter end to get that. So there it is, family. There it is. There it is. Make sure you guys check out my live stream I did yesterday. It was very entertaining. All right, family. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you guys checking in tonight for sure. Home-based income 101. Winston P. Prescott, my guy. I appreciate you checking in. Pookie, new Blue Ranger. Appreciate you checking in. Kyle T. Moore. Appreciate you being here. Jungle. Appreciate you checking in, my guy. As always, Jungle. Felix. Appreciate you being here. C. Zam. MAA. Moon Ale. Love it. Appreciate you checking in tonight. I'm going to end this live stream like I do all my live streams and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.